Hello, my name is Renee Johnston and today we're going to explore an artefact that you can use in your classrooms to support diversity, equity and inclusion. Diversity is increasing and teachers need an expanded set of skills and attitudes to support learning. Diversity, equity and inclusion are all necessary in an effective classroom. Diversity is the broad variation in educational needs of students in the classroom and the importance of being aware of relative factors such as disabilities or culture. Equity in education is when students are all treated equally, getting the education they need. And inclusion is increasing participation and minimising exclusion by ensuring staff are responsive and value student diversity. There is a link between diversity, bullying and mental health, with some subgroups of students more likely than others to be bullied. Bullying is a challenging behaviour which can increase the risk of mental health issues. Children with major depressive disorders are more likely to be bullied and more likely to bully. PeacePack is a whole school approach using a counter discourse to tackle bullying by giving students relevant tools and strategies and by supporting their mental health. It is an 8-lesson sequence to empower students through class discussions and role play by building coping skills such as resilience, managing emotions, social skills, how to be a good friend, and developing a positive self-concept. The program uses student drawings to explore and discuss bullying, keeping content relevant. All children have rights, and these are protected through the United Nations Conventions on the Rights of the Child. These include Article 28, children have the right to an education, and Article 29, education should develop each child's personality and talents to the full. However, some adults fail to uphold these rights for children due to their limited interest, too little time, or fear of giving authority to students. Bullying, a form of mental violence, not only affects the physical and mental health of children, but also violates their right to feel safe and respected and included. Bullies can feel disconnected from school, leading to further challenging behaviours later in life. Educationally, the Australian Government made a commitment to educational equity for all students in the Melbourne Declaration of 2008, stating that Australian schooling will promote equity and that all Australian students will become successful learners. All students are entitled to rigorous, relevant and engaging learning programs drawn from a challenging curriculum addressing their individual learning needs. National and state legislation and policy protect and support people with mental health issues. The Disability Discrimination Act of 92, Commonwealth, and the Anti-Discrimination Act of 1977, New South Wales, both deem it unlawful to discriminate against a person because of their disability, including mental illness. In South Australia, the Mental Health Act 2009 sets out the rights of people with mental illness, and the Mental Health 2020 Strategic Policy of WA sets out priority areas for action to address issues over the decade. School policy bullying supports schools to create safe and respectful school environments and prevent bullying. Stereotypes regarding mental health include that mental health is predominantly an adult issue. This isn't the case, as about half of serious mental health issues begin before the age of 14, and PeacePack acknowledges the importance of enhancing mental health at a young age. Another stereotype is that some children find children with mental health issues scary. Stigma is a major issue for people with mental health issues, and PeacePack aims to inform students about mental health, which is one way to reduce stigma. In the classroom, the Australian Professional Standards for Teachers promote inclusion and safety for students by requiring teachers create and maintain supportive and safe learning environments. As a teacher, I can do this by developing and maintaining strategies that promote positive environments, such as using PeacePack. Provide or engage third parties to provide educational programs for parents or carers, or ensure students are able to voice their opinions in the classroom. PeacePack supports diversity, equity and inclusion by giving students tools and strategies to manage and minimise bullying, to support and nurture their mental health needs and help them feel safe at school. PeacePack encourages all students to have a voice and uses drawings to ensure learning is student-centred. Where there is less bullying, students feel safe and can achieve more positive learning and well-being outcomes. Some limitations of the artefact include that students can be reluctant to disclose bullying for fear of retaliation. Therefore, when implementing anti-bullying programs, teachers must be mindful of this and observant. Also, while student drawings keep the content relevant, those provided may not be the best examples nor the most age-appropriate, and there is potential for the class to develop their own images. Due to the stigma of mental health issues, it often isn't discussed like a more visible disability. However, such students deserve their education just like everyone else. Bullying can negatively affect mental health. However, programs such as Peace Pack provide students with tools and strategies to combat bullying and nurture their mental health. Thank you very much for listening today.